Hello everyone, Robert Rambles here, and welcome back to WoW Vanilla Classic and our Night Elf Warrior playthrough. Starting off here in Westfall today, I think we're going to work on the next round of the People's Militia. So 15 pillagers, 15 looters. And where do we want to do that at? Maybe we come down this way. I usually fight them over at the Alexon Farmstead. The good thing about that is you're also pretty close to the Knolls, so if you want to peel out and go fight some Knolls for a bit, you can do that too. Oh, the unsent letter is from Van Cleef. We need to be on the lookout for the messenger, I think, down in Moonbrook. That's not a bad reason to just head down to Moonbrook and fight him there. This isn't a hardcore run, so we really don't have to be concerned about getting killed by a pillager or something like that. But I think that'd be a good idea. Let's go down and try to do that. It might be hard to get the messenger. I'm sure there are people camping his spawn point. Let's see how many people are on this morning. 46 people between 13 and 19, which is pretty impressive. We're not tracking minerals for some reason, which usually only turns off when you die, and I don't think have I died recently? Maybe I did die the last time we played. It's been a day or two. There we go. That's better. Oh, is the mine up here? Is that where the mine is at? Okay, for some reason I was looking down here for the mine, but yeah, obviously this is Moonbrook. Alright, let's go over to the road. And let's take a look and see how many people there are camped out over here. I think the messenger spawns right over this way. We could probably kind of fight right around here if we wanted to. That was an interesting path, but we got here. What I love about this run is being able just to run into a building and not have to care too much if I get myself into trouble. I don't like feeling the irresponsibility, you know. We could do that stuff in hardcore too and we'd probably be fine, but I would feel very irresponsible just running into a building. But on this playthrough we can do that kind of stuff, and I like that. Usually on hardcore I feel like you avoid buildings, you know. Like, buildings are dangerous places where you can get trapped, where you can pull multiple enemies really close together. Line of sight can become a factor if you're a caster. And so on hardcore you tend to avoid those places. Right over here behind us is basically right where our last hardcore warrior, the gnome, died. Right over there, from some of these guys actually, right here. A similar situation to what we find ourselves in right now, ironically. Let's go ahead and potion up and see if maybe we can have a different outcome. We got a little bit of help this time, which matters. It matters a lot. We got thorns, we got wrath, we got a heal. Wrath, Mark of the Wild. We are hooked up now. As far as the messenger, I don't even see a corpse. Which could mean that they're out actually on patrol. I don't think it'll spawn another one if one is alive patrolling, will it? It would be nice if it did, if it just spawned a messenger every 2 minutes and had them start their little path. I guess if no one was killing them, eventually the road would be full of messengers, right? This place is actually really farmed out. It's looking hard to find anything to fight. I also realized that we could do dead mines even though we don't have the quest yet. If I just wanted to do a run to get some items, which I would love to do. There are some good two-handers in there for warriors. And I don't have any of the quest yet, do I? I don't have any of the quest yet. I feel like we're still a little bit low. I'm looking down here for a looking for group finder because I'm a silly person. We'd have to join the, is it the /4 channel? I think it would be the /4 channel. Let's see, global channels. Ooh. Huh. Maybe I'm completely misremembering the, I thought there was a, like a looking for group channel specifically. And I thought it was /4. If we want to work on the pillager quest right now, we probably want to go somewhere where we're going to find some guys. Let's go to the north, we'll check out the Alexon farmstead, and then we'll go a little bit further and we'll check out this area over this way. Because yeah, Moonbrook seems like the place to be right now, so we'll try to be somewhere else and see if that works for us. Not seeing a lot of activity in general for as many people as there are here. What I want to take a look at in general is to see how many groups are trying to go out for dead mines and stuff like that. I really can't even remember what level we want to be in vanilla. I feel like 16 or 17 would be okay. But then again, if we want to tank, we need some stuff. We have a one-handed sword, which is okay. But I didn't hang on to any of the shields. When we were low on coin, I'm pretty sure I sold everything. Okay, we do have a bunch of linen, which is good because I have a feeling we're about to go through a lot of bandages. It does seem like we are going to take quite a bit of damage from the pillagers, as per usual. I mean, I think our gnome warrior came here at like level 19 and still got killed, so what chance do we have of not dying at least one time here? It's not a good chance. Oh, I didn't get this quest from Stormwind. I was in Stormwind too. Okay, how do we approach this? Those are two pillagers. That's gonna murder us, right? It's gonna be bad. Let's go ahead and get our buff food up. I don't think it's gonna help too much, but we have it, so we might as well use it. We could probably find some of the looters to take, but the pillagers are gonna be the hard part. I kind of want to see what happens to us if we go in on both of these. Oh, this is gonna be bad. Ooh, we resisted one of them. That's huge. The resist is huge. Oh, the resist. Another resist. Look at that. We might not need this potion. If those two spells had hit us, we would have had to potion up. And then we still might have died. I'm gonna potion right now. Yeah, they got that last spell off. That would have been us dead. Whew, we got really lucky, and we can't do that again because we definitely did not have the power to take that on. We got extremely lucky with the 2 resist, and we used our last potion, so... Now we know how that went. And we know we're not gonna do that again. It would just be an unnecessary spirit run. But it's nice to get the 2 and kind of get a little bit ahead on that. Same thing here, even though one of them is a physical guy, I feel like it still isn't going to work. Not with us at level 16. We could go back to Loch Modan for a bit. We could do one of the King's Quest for the Trogs. Maybe some stuff out of the Hunting Lodge. Might not be a bad idea. I mean, some of the looters are level 13, but some of them are level 15, so... Right now, that's kind of a huge difference. Ooh, a disarm. We'll get our unarmed skill up here a little bit. Yeah, there are just a bunch of really intimidating groups here today. Let's go fight some Knolls for a bit. I always do the Defias quest first for some reason, even though I'm pretty sure the Knoll quest is a little bit less challenging. Because I don't think they have an equivalent of the Pillagers. So yeah, let's work on these guys for a bit and see how we feel about that. I mean, they're also level 14, so... we might not end up feeling much better about it. I'm fine with the fights being a little tougher, but what I worry about is if the fights are getting tougher, it means we're getting under level for the questing curve. If that makes sense. Whereas ideally I'd like the quest to be yellow but some of the guys to be green, and then I would feel like we're where I want to be. Because we have to think now ahead to like level 40, because if you don't plan ahead, it's actually quite easy to just kind of run out of quests to do that are level appropriate for you. Whoa, what's going on up here? Oh, there's 2 people. Okay. Oh, a warrior and a paladin. Yeah, I guess they could take that, but geez, that scared me. I thought it was one guy fighting all of them. Ah, yes, grouping. Open world spontaneous grouping. Something we could definitely do. Now, for a collection quest, I really don't like to because, you know, we have to share the items. But for kill quest, yeah, certainly we should be tossing out invites to people around us if we're doing a straight-up kill quest, including the, you know, pillager quest we were just on. Didn't even really occur to me to try to get a group together because I'm so stuck in the hardcore mindset when it comes to vanilla. But we do have some looters all the way back here in the hills, I see. That's good to know. $128 crits. Might be one of the highest we've seen so far. Ooh, we have a 20-minute disease, guys. 20 minutes of reduced spirit by 4. Not a huge deal, but it's always interesting how long some of the diseases last in vanilla compared to like stuff in retail. It, you know, lasts a couple seconds, it feels like. 20 minutes. There's some in Ungoro Crater that are really detrimental to melee that also last like 10 or 20 minutes. And I'm sure out there in the world there's some that are really detrimental to casters. The drop rate here is actually pretty good. Trying to play with one hand while drinking my coffee doesn't always work out in like the best camera angles or movements. Sorry about that. I need like a big straw that like leads to my coffee. Right in the like right next to my mic. I'll just get one of the beer can hats, but instead it'll have 2 Yeti mugs full of coffee. That would probably get quite heavy. Or I start to have neck problems after a while. $17. Awesome. Let's take a look at our talent points. We were going into improved charge, so let's just keep doing that. I don't see any reason to do anything differently. If I charge this guy here, what are the odds I pull this entire camp? I feel like 60-40. We ended up on the other side of him because he resisted the stun. And now if he had not resisted the stun, maybe we would not have pulled those guys. It's really hard to say. We should be able to leash them. We can keep this guy if he's very insistent. That worked out okay, actually. Now, I have these flasks of oil. I wonder if I want to keep working my way to the south here, and then we could stop at the lighthouse. We have more than enough room in our quest log. We could pick up those quests now, even if we're not going to do them now, and I could turn in the oil. I think I have enough. If we need 5, we have enough. If we need 6, we have enough. If we need 10, then I don't have enough. But we might as well go find out. And well, I say we'll keep killing these guys on the way south, but it doesn't look like there's any more of them down here. But yeah, let's go ahead and do the run to the lighthouse really quick. Or, I mean, we could just get the rest of our paws and then we make the run down. Because then we could head over to the east and we could cut up to Moonbrook and try to find some pillagers and looters. Let's try to do it that way. Let's fight the guys right here. They're kind of spread out. Yeah, I had a feeling that was going to happen. That's okay. We need to make sure this guy doesn't heal. How do we do that? I'm not really sure. Because it is possible that he heals here. Okay, he didn't heal. That's great. We don't want these ads. We have to back. Not bad. Whoopsie. I always forget that the shouts will affect enemies even if we are not targeting them and they're passive. This is going to be bad for us. I don't think there's anything that we can really do except maybe try to run away. Is that going to be successful? Maybe not. If anything breathes on us, we're dead. It could work. We have to be clear, right? There we go. Okay, we got away. It was a close one, but we did it. And we need 2 more paws. I don't think we were able to loot the guy we killed. We should try to head back that way. And hey, look at that, we're done. That was really smooth, felt pretty good. Let's go down all the way to the south here. We'll head to the tower. We'll stay up here because down below there's murlocs, and I feel like murlocs are more annoying than gnolls. And we also lost the hunter somewhere down there. That's right, we lost the hardcore dwarf hunter right down there on that very shore at some point. It is really interesting when you do play hardcore and you lose characters, you do make these indelible memories that stick in you. You remember like the exact hill that you die on, you know, it's very, very interesting. Whereas, you know, when you die in the base game, you don't really think about it, you just do the run back. We're gonna grab this copper vein because we haven't mined it all. We haven't mined it. Ooh, it's old merc eye. You know what? I'm not sure if we can even kill him. 17, with 3 levels on us, if any little thing goes wrong, he's gonna tenderize us. We'll give it a shot though. There's the oil, so we needed 5. That's perfect. Let's grab the healing potions. Those won't help us a bunch, but it's better than nothing. Inventory's full. That makes me shed a tear. What about this? What's going on down there? Maybe we don't have enough slots open. Okay. Let's toss the milk. Let's toss the mana pot. Alright, so Murloc kill quest and then the named one. I don't think I'm gonna do the kill quest right now, but let's see if we can get our eyes on that guy. He walked this way. We might have taken too long trying to... Oh wait, there he is. Let's see if we can grab him. It would be cool to get that done. Oh crap, these guys. You see how like the view distance on the mobs, it needs to be a lot higher because... Yeah, we just almost ran right into those guys, and I have all my settings maxed out, so there's nothing I can do to make them render sooner. It's something that has to happen in the game engine at this point. But we almost ran... If we had been a rogue with sprint, I feel like we would have ran like straight ahead. Right into them, right as they spawn into the world. Okay, let's do that. Let's get a quick bandage, and maybe we can get this guy out in the open right here would be perfect. It's one way to start. He is stacking diseases on us that I don't like. It seems really bad. He's also parrying us quite a bit. He crit us. He crit us. We took a big old crit. We're not gonna get him. We didn't keep our bleed up. He might just be too strong for us. We don't have any good gear. We don't have any good weapons. Feeling really, really weak all of a sudden. Feeling really, really weak. Let's pivot a little bit. I want to get this turned in, and then I think I want to head back to Loch Modan. I know we still have People's Militia, but I feel kind of the same way about the Pillagers. I really don't want to fight them right now. If we go to Loch Modan, we should have some pretty... we have this one, which is pretty easy, and then we have some stuff to do on the eastern side of the zone that might be easy. The Hunter's Quest from the Hunter Lodge.
Hey there. Have a good one.
Let's empty our bags out.
Hello. Have a good one. How are you?
Ooh, traveling salesman. I wish I had money. How cool would that be, man? If we had money. Get a 14 DPS sword. Blessed Claymore. Freaking awesome. We could not even afford this one. It would still be an upgrade for us. Oh man, it's a tough life. Even this level 13 one is better. Yep, not really much we can do.
See you around.
We just don't have the money. We don't have the money, buddy.
What are you looking for?
Repair. Thank you.
See you around.
Okay, we're gonna get on a flight to Stormwind, and then we are gonna take the tram back to Ironforge.
Good day to you. Safe travel.
Yeah, see, some of these quests are lower level. The excavation progress report's level 15. The dam is level 18. Over here we have the Hunter's Boast and Crocolisk hunting. We can do those. And we can do Bingle's supplies. And yeah, so that's a good idea. Look at this. So the Skull Thumpers and Seers are what we need for the King's Lands quest. What we'll do is we're not going to fight them down here. We're going to run over here. We're going to grab... We'll grab Crocolisk hunting and Bingle's supplies. When we do the trial quest, we'll do those together. And then we'll do the Hunter quest separately. And then this stuff down here will probably have to wait until we are a bit of a higher level. I'm gonna store some stuff in the bank while we're here. Get the ore out of our bags. Heavy linen, I should probably make a bunch of these really quick. I don't really know how close we are to getting wool. I feel like we probably have to be about 125 for wool to open up. Maybe even higher than that. Sometime after this goes green. And it's not green yet, so... But yeah, let's make all of these. That'll cut down on what's in our inventory a bit. Well, actually, no, it won't. Oh yeah, it's 2 for 1 bandage, so yeah, it'll reduce the amount used up by half. I can math, sometimes. Simple math, if it's not too hard. Nice to see Stormwind active. It's noon on a Friday, so it's pretty active for, you know, the middle of the day. Oh, you know what? Maybe it's at 80. Maybe it's at 80 that we can do this. Let's store some stuff, and then we're going to go up into the Cathedral of Light. I'm going to pick up Humble Beginnings. That's that box that was at the Alexon Farmstead that I couldn't pick up. And then there are some Dead Mine quests over here. We might as well get them while we're in town. Underground Assault is also Dead Mines. Okay. So yeah, probably a good idea to get that stuff picked up so that we don't have to worry about it later, since we are here.
Well met.
I'll store the one-hander as well, just in case we need it to tank dead mines later. In case we don't pick anything else up.
Be careful.
And there we go, that's all we can do for inventory space. It's pretty decent though. Yeah, see, my cooking is a little bit stuck because I don't have any recipes that I can use fish on. And I need to figure out where I can grab a fish recipe. Wrong house.
You Need something?
It seems an eternity since I was a boy working the farm in Westfall. They say you can never go back, and it's true. Doubly true in my case. My family's home has been burned down and taken over by thieves. I've spoken with my father about the fate of some of my possessions, including my first compass. He was unable to save them. However, he also says they should be hidden away on the farm. You'll find the Alexon farmstead west of Sentinel Hill. Perhaps you can go and retrieve it for me.
See you later.
Alright, and actually let's go to the first aid trainer and just take a look. You know what? It's probably 80 and we can't even get to 80. Okay, we'll hold off. I'm pretty sure at 80 we can learn wool. We're so close, but we're just not there. I might have had some wool and some linen in the bank. I didn't even really look at that. For all I know, I had stacks and stacks just sitting there. Now that I'm using the bank on a couple of different characters, it's like hard to keep track of who has what in the bank, sort of. It's probably just a me thing. I still have not gotten my whiteboard yet, but that has to be ordered soon. So I need to start jotting down some things. I use OneNote to track like my daily work, to keep track of what videos I have edited and published and uploaded, so that I can like kind of tick those off as I work through my day. And if I didn't do that, I'd probably be making a lot of mistakes when it comes to uploading and getting stuff in the right playlist and things like that. So I use OneNote for that, but it doesn't seem to work as well for me taking notes to myself about gameplay stuff. So I want a whiteboard to do that on.
My, you're a tall one.
Okay, so retrieve the gnome speckle sprocket from the dead mines and return it. I don't know if I've ever done this quest.
You have a great day now.
Have I? Back here, that's Rat Roundup. There should be one more quest from a dwarf. Yeah, there it is. And that's the one to collect the punch cards and get the name guy that's outside of the dungeon. So we can actually do that one on our own if we were a little bit of a higher level. It's a little tough, but none of the guys are actually elites. Even the named guy I don't think is an elite.
Great to meet you.
We were deep in the vast mine in Westfall, hidden beneath a barn in Moonbrook. No clue where these sneaking thief types came from. Anyway, the mine tunnel collapsed on us. I got out, but the others, well, the others haven't been heard from. You look like you might have better luck in there. If you could go look for my brother, I'd be thankful. He always carried his Explorers League badge. If you can't find him, that badge would at least give me some peace of mind.
See you soon. What's on your mind?
Many of my friends perished that horrible day when the mine tunnel caved in. If your adventures happen to bring you into that wing of the mine in Moonbrook, please keep an eye out for any sign which might identify them. If you come across any of their miners' union cards, bring them back to me and I'll make sure their families get some resolution from this horrible accident.
Be good.
So I'm assuming the Defias, like, blew up the mine, right? They were probably the ones who caused that. Doing a good job of, like, vilifying them a little bit, because, you know, originally I guess they were just, like, stonemasons and guildsmen that didn't get paid properly or treated right by the nobles. And then they kind of formed their own little faction. But if you're blowing up mines and killing innocent workers, then that vilifies you, no matter how noble your original intentions. Let's see. What now? We're going to the Deep Run tram. Am I ever going to do Rat Roundup? Maybe someday. Maybe not. I think I did it once back in original vanilla. It's an Iron Forge, right? Yeah. Oh, it might just be a low-level quest now. The thing is, I don't want to miss the tram, and I feel like doing Rat Roundup would probably cause us to maybe miss the tram, or have to scramble for it.
Hi, how are you?
Oh, you're just a vendor. Wow, you just have expensive food. Oh, you come in 5 stacks, obviously. Okay, that's not too bad. I will buy some.
Very good.
Just because we're running low on our food. If I do some fishing, I can cook more of these, but it's not going to be for skill ups, I don't think. Possible skill ups. It's still green, so it could happen. It's not extremely likely.
How are you? Safe.
The exciting thing for me is pretty soon we're going to have the chance to actually go into Red Ridge, and you know, a little while after that we'll get to go into Duskwood. Zones that I have not stepped foot in Classic Era in a while. That's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be a lot of fun to be there on a Night Elf. The last Night Elf I would have taken through those areas would have been the very first character that we started with back in 2019. It's hard to believe that in August it'll be 4 years of Classic, right? Next year we'll be at the 5th year anniversary of Classic. What is the quest here? Oh, that's the wanted poster. Alright guys, I am going to break here. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. I really do appreciate all of your continued support on the Warrior. I'm having a great time on the class. It's been a really good journey so far. I really like that we don't have to worry about death, that we're going to get to see parts of the world that we haven't seen in a while. It's all very cool. Love the activity, love seeing all the people on, even if sometimes it makes it harder to complete quests. It's still been a lot of fun. Thank you guys for being here for it. And until next time, take care of yourselves out there and take care of each other. And we will see you back here in Azeroth again very soon. Bye for now.